You're watching 7 News Detroit This Morning, where your voice matters.
American-made, an electric vehicle charging company, is set to benefit from the Trump administration's tariffs. We're going to take you inside their Detroit facility.
Also, today is the deadline to file your taxes. 5:27 is the time right now. Coming up, American-made.
7 News Detroit reporter Ryan Marshall visited an electric vehicle charging company who's benefiting from the tariffs. Ryan?
That's right. Good morning to you guys. We've talked a whole lot about how these Trump administration tariffs could potentially hurt whole industries, businesses, and consumers. But we're going to introduce you to one local Detroit company that is set to score big from the tariffs. That's coming up next.
Talked a lot about the impact of President Trump's tariffs on entire industries, businesses, and even down to the consumer level. But some sectors are actually benefiting. 7 News Detroit reporter Ryan Marshall, electric vehicle charger manufacturer, raising the voice of the company's CEO and the workers on the nearly 100% American-made battery components.
There is a very great benefit now based upon the climate in the country, and there being a focus on U.S.-based manufacturers. So Dunamis fits very neatly in that model.
51-year-old Detroit native Natalie King is the founder and CEO of Detroit-based Dunamis Charge. It's the world's only black-owned, woman-led EV battery charging company. In 2020, the company began building high-quality, Level 2 electric vehicle battery chargers that can fully refill a car's battery overnight. What's more, the chargers were competitively priced. A single-port residential EV charging unit starts around $700, less than the cost of a brand-new iPhone. And nearly 100% of the battery's components are American-made.
We manufacture the chargers from scratch, right? So we start out with what we call the PCB board, locally sourced, right in Auburn Hills. So most of our suppliers are within a 30-mile radius.
And Dunamis hires American workers like these two from right here in Detroit.
We're electric assemblers, so we assemble the components to make the charger itself. We test it to make sure it's safe to go out to homes or businesses, companies.
Me personally, I take pride in it because I try to tell people what I do, and it's kind of hard for them to believe. So it's I kind of take pride in it and be proud of what I do.
Dunamis Charge got the attention of Ford Executive Chairman Bill Ford, Detroit Mayor Mike Duggan, and former U.S. President Joe Biden. In fact, she was invited to Washington, D.C. twice by the Biden administration, once to an event at the White House. She also joined UAW President Shawn Fain and First Lady Jill Biden's box during last year's State of the Union address. As for the current president,
I believe that the Trump administration supports the automotive industry, and I believe that we will be able to benefit from that support.
All right, back here on the city's west side at a church parking lot where one of these devices are at here in the parking lot, and you can see this charger ready to go, charge an EV unit. Dunamis CEO Natalie King says what better way than to be headquartered in Detroit, her home, and a place where she can help continue their resurgence, a place where she can provide jobs and institute workforce development. Here on the city's west side, I'm Ryan Marshall for 7 News Detroit.
All right.